Hello, No Mercy. This is DME Detroit. I am writing to ask if you will remove the copyright strikes placed on my channel. I believe the beef has gone too far. Between us is what you meant. I know many people in the community who vouch for you and say you are a good, reasonable person. J Legend, Heavy Bags, Gyms, etc. Even though I believe the videos in question fall under fair use, I am willing to delete them and all other videos that mention you, and I will never bring you up again in a blog or live show. Repeat, I will never bring you up again in a blog or live show. See, there is where you breached what you said in the email. But I am reaching out to you in good faith to end this mini war between us. Many people in the community have reached out to me to end this nonsense. I take responsibility for any role I played in the back and forth. Actually, role is supposed to be spelled with an E. I am a true believer that any disagreement can be resolved with a conversation. Not this time. The last couple attempts of this, I screwed up by letting my anger get the best of me. I hope you are open to this truce and this can be used as an example of how two men can handle a situation. I am looking forward to hearing from you. I will never bring you up again in a blog or live show. DME Detroit.
Mere fact, you queer cats are tone setters. The same reason my main legion of wrong wetters. With long cheddar, mixed with lines written. No time slipping when we rhyme spitting. Divine mission since the house days. GA Grandma left DJ Tanner outraged. The South stays about that Beretta clapping. Lines balanced with
Head on over to Spotify and all other streaming platforms. Check out the NoMercyTV Podcast. Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is, man. DME Detroit. No, we are no longer referencing you by that name. Delon. I think that's how you pronounce it. Delon, I don't know, what your issue is, right? With taking just some sort of accountability for the things that you're doing. You understand? This actually would be the third time where you once again mentioning my name in ways that are distasteful. And then when I address you on it, you once again want to play the victim. I don't get what your issue is. I don't know if you're just special, if you're I don't know what your problem is, but I would have thought after the way you were apologizing in your email that you would have already learned to leave me alone. What is the point in you still saying my name? I don't get it. You begged me, right? You begged me to reverse the strikes on your channel, and I did it. I could have been an asshole and just said, nope, you gotta carry those strikes. Remember, your channel was about to be gone. Your channel was about to be gone. You not forget? So, when you send an email waving the white flag, calling for peace, and I comply, I expect for my name to not be still coming up in your streams. But, again, you keep on. I don't know what's wrong with you. You keep saying my name in your streams, and then when I say something about it, you want to act like a victim. Oh, leave me alone. Bruh, nobody's talking about you. Nobody's saying anything about you. Stop trying to switch the narrative to, oh, why are you still watching my content? Who cares who's watching? The point is, you're saying my name publicly on the live stream. You're asking why I unfollowed you on Twitter, making it seem like it's an issue. You understand? Who cares about an unfollow, bro? Stop crying. You understand? Once again, you addressing Battle Truth in a depth situation or whatever you're talking about, and you're asking, oh, why isn't No Mercy blogging about this? What does No Mercy have to do with you talking about a situation? That has nothing to do with me. What do I have to do with that? This is what I'm trying to get an understanding of. But instead of just saying, okay, you're right, I'll, refrain from mentioning you on my streams, you want to continue to try and, do these false narratives. Now it's, don't be mad at me because I'm doing more. Who cares about views? Nobody's counting views, bruh. If they wanted views, you know what they would have did? They would have picked one of you weirdos up. That's what they would have did. You know what they care about? Integrity. We don't give a fuck about views. Congratulations. You got 500 subscribers on your Twitch account. Yay. Congrats. I'm happy for you. So you should be taking that and running with it and doing your own thing. Right? Not mentioning me on your stream still in a negative light. Again, you're talking about a whole nother situation. Oh, why didn't No Mercy blog about this? There's a whole bunch of other bloggers out there. Why you ain't mentioning them? You ain't mentioning Jay Black. You ain't mentioning Chris Unbiased. You ain't mentioning anybody from the Bloggerhood. You ain't mentioning nobody else. You're wondering in your mind while you're discussing something. Don't say it's your chat. Your chat is not having nothing to do with that. You're talking about a whole nother situation that has nothing to do with me, and you come out the blue. Why isn't No Mercy blogging about this? Why is it that I'm your sole focus when it comes to you speaking about other shit? Let me just remind y'all of something. Y'all remember when ARP and Queen's Flip had that altercation, right? They had the altercation, they had the interview, and all that other stuff, right? Afterwards, Queen's Flip would do like interviews and blogs and would continue to bring up ARP's name, right? ARP did a blog just showcasing those different moments, just being, of Queen's Flip mentioning him while ARP is off, doing his own thing, right? ARP did that to just get an understanding of, we had our situation, it was what it was. Why is it still continuing to be an issue? That's all he was trying to figure out. That's what I was doing with my blog, trying to figure out why you keep on poking at me. You keep on going. For what? Do you need to see this email again, Delon? I don't get why you choose to keep making me a topic of conversation on your channel when there's a whole bunch of other people you could be referencing. You probably should stop. Again, you initially didn't want to send me that email because that email has your first and last name on it, Delon. When you type that name into Google, Delon, you can find a whole bunch of information about you. You can find companies, you can find phone numbers, you can find a whole bunch of other stuff. High school pictures. It's a lot that you can find when you Google your name. That's why you didn't want to send an email in the first place, but guess what? You had no other choice. It was during the pandemic. You need your channel because your bar was suffering, being that you couldn't be open. And guess what? Out the kindness of my heart, I said, you know what? Let me write this email to YouTube, which I really didn't have to do. I had to do a whole email to some random YouTube account. I want to retract these strikes that I placed. I had to put the videos that I was striking. I had to put my videos and all this other information that I really didn't have to do. I didn't have to take the time out my day to do that. And guess what? To be nice, I did it. So I would think after that, you would leave me alone and not mention my name in all these different weird situations. But you keep on doing that. What more is there to say about you, yo? What more is there to say about you? We know that you're racist. We already know. We know that you're racist. Your whole channel says it. You think you can hide from that? You can't. You are what you are. Own it, wear it, and just keep it moving. But see, that's what your problem is. And all you got to do is just come out and say it. Just say you're still upset, bro. Just say you're still upset. You're still upset that people are painting you as a racist because you are. Because you are a channel full of content downgrading black men. Yeah, it's a lot of racist undertones there. Whether you choose to understand it or not, it's definitely a lot of racial undertone there. Definitely. Black people done been oppressed for how long? So, to see you still have a channel full of, videos downgrading black men, yes, it don't matter. A lot of times, this is what I gotta understand. A lot of times, it don't matter what you're doing, what you're saying. Perception means something. A lot of times, this is just about how something looks. You ever look in the mirror, DME, Delon? You ever look in the mirror? If you look in the mirror, you will see that to everyone else, look at what they said on Math Show. They called you white. Math, a black man. Misfit, who is a Hispanic woman. So these are people of all different classifications that look at you as a white man. Look at your skin color. Look at the way you talk. You're white, Delon. You're white. Stop downgrading black men on your platform. Just stop doing that. You making thumbnails, doing funny videos about Ace, calling him the golden boy and all this other BS. Like, what are you talking about? The problem with you is, I think you need a reality check. 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 And it's not one that comes, via the internet. It's not one that comes via the internet. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. And just remember, the universe reciprocates the energy that you put out. The universe reciprocates the energy that you put out. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'll see y'all soon.